What's up, people? Dark Angel TM with a promised video. I told you guys that I would reveal/review my equipment, so here we are. My mouse is of course the Logitech G660 MMO gaming mouse. It's a lot to say in one sentence, but it's one magical thing. I like it, I love it, I like it a lot. As the main function, of course, the main home screen, you have options to run off of the computer memory, which basically, if you don't have the mouse plugged up to a system with the software, that's what you're running off of. You have the basic controls, control programming, as so, mouse functions, and keystrokes. Whip-de-doo, I know. The later we will get into letters. And of course, to actually get full functions out of the mouse, you will have to use the onboard computer memory, not onboard mouse memory. Let's get to the functions, okay? Alright. Of course, you notice at your top you have 6 different profiles, which I love it. I loved about that. I have not used more than one profile, but I will eventually. Alright, so let's get to the main actual functions of the mouse. You have keystrokes, which of course you can do, let's say, Control in. Let's try this again. Control in, or Control new, which is on my audio stuff. Woo! Or Control Shift I, whatever. You know, when you're working in Excel, any kind of like Microsoft or a lot of stuff, it's actually a very nice thing to have. Multi-key inputs, of course, oops. You can actually record your keys. You can do all that stuff. Well, like I say, you want to, just put in a bunch of keystrokes at one time. Or anything. And the next function is, of course, text spot, which, of course, if you want to say, like, you want to just, like, program recruiting messages for clans, like, say, hi, I'm a recruiter for freedom, which, of course, I am. So, I would just, like, say, I'm a recruiter for freedom. Of course, you know, or you could just say hi. Your actual full function mouse functions. Let's get it out of my face. Might hold your left click, right click, middle click, back forward, and double click. I actually like the double click function because it only saves like a fraction of a second, but it actually, it saves time in the long run. But it's actually a unique feature to a lot of mice. Not all gaming mice have that function. Of course, you have your DPI up and DPI down, and also DPI shift. I will explain a DPI as this. Think about printers. DPI is dots per inch. The higher the DPI, the higher the performance, or the more it puts out. DPI up means it goes up. DPI down, DPI down. I normally keep mine at 4200. Not sure. I normally don't play with my DPI settings. I set them and I ignored them. Or just left them where they are. DPI shift is when you want to, say, temporarily shift your DPI, let's say, from 4600 to 8200, which is the max of this mouse. I have used this function before because when you want to go like shift, like zoom right behind you in the middle of a combat situation, that was very useful. Like stab like somebody in the face or something like that, or shoot a zombie in the butt or something. Something like that. Default DPI, change your DPI, which is your default set DPI, which mine is the second stage I have. instead of first stage, third, fourth, and last, which is 8200. DPI cycling is just changing your modes from 5 different modes. On your basic mouse function, you have 4, which is why I never use the mouse functions on more memory. G-Shift operates basically as your shift key, as you see in the background here. You go from gray to green, which basically, as I said, it acts like as a shift key. Just like your shift key, shift A, shift Z, Z, A, it just adds more key functions. So which means it takes you from 20 to, well, it takes 1 key away because you have 1 as a sign. I normally keep my buttons like this: left, right, and of course the third one as the G shift. Mode switch is basically to switch your modes, which of course for this mouse you can have 6, as I said before. Media, all your media functions, volume, track plays and all that. Hotkeys, of course, you can do that for Windows 8 mode, and you can also do it for Windows 10 mode. I would show you Windows 10 stuff. I do have the beta version, or the actual latest version of Windows 10, but I'm not running Windows 10 because my recording equipment and such do not operate very well with 10 yet. Sucks, but you can also set your editing commands, zoom commands, all your Windows commands and all that. You can pretty much have any button on your mouse at one time. Shortcuts, which you can say you want to open Warframe with the click of a button, something like that, or World Tanks, anything like that. You can just go click and then open. Function keys, of course. Your basic functions of your computer, email, web browsers, and all that. Let's say web browsing you want to open, and you just set it as Google. Of course. This mouse is fully programmable. Remember that, guys. it's all fun to play with. Of course, your audio controls. One of my favorite buttons right there. Bass increase. Not elder favorite. Treble. Oops. Decrease. All your microphone, speaker controls, bass, all your audio controls. This is my least favorite button because why would you want to turn off surround sound? That function came with the headset that I've got, which I will do a video about later. Voice avatars, of course, voice controls. I haven't really played with that very much in videos. I've kind of bothered some of my friends with that, though. I love that. All your voice avatars, of course. This actually does have Ventrilo effect controls, which also was a gift with the headset. You can also use it in all your others, but you would have to program it separately. That settles all of the mouse controls, of course. As you can see, you of course can actually change the DPI. I have it set to. Actually, I do not have it. Oh, I have it set at 2900. Okay, well, there you go, 4700. And there's your DPI. You can actually set your DPI. Assign shift. Of course, you can also, one of my favorite functions is actually change the color. Like I did not mention earlier, you have 18 million colors, so you can do whatever color you want to. And then of course next you have all your functions and all that. And of course you have your Steam control and help buttons. That should be it. One thing I should mention about me, well, I have something new. Here's my little puppies, Precious and Kita. Anyways, I do have TeamSpeak. I will leave a TeamSpeak link below in the description, and along with the password, because I do actually have my own chat channel on TeamSpeak. So, if you guys have TeamSpeak, you guys and I can actually talk. So, that being said, I will see you guys later. Dark Angel TM out.